Hi there, in this video we are going to see how we can use arcpy to get a feature class object ID field. Now the object ID field might be object ID, it might be FID, or it could be OID. So let's see how we can use arcpy to definitively get the correct object ID field from a feature class. We have a couple of options for accessing the OID field for a feature class. We're going to use the arcpy.ListFields function, and we're also going to use the Describe function, both the old school way and through the new data access module. Up top we are importing arcpy. We then need to set the path to our feature class. For this first example, I'm going to use a feature class in a file geodatabase. The feature class could be a shapefile, it could be in an enterprise geodatabase, but what is common amongst them is that a data set can only have one defined OID field. Now that object ID field can be named object ID, it could be FID, it could be OID, or it could be another name. First, we're going to use the arcpy.ListFields function along with list comprehension to return the OID field. The arcpy.ListFields function returns a list of field objects. So for each field object returned from the arcpy.ListFields, we are interested where the field object.type is equal to OID, and we want the name of that field returned. Now list comprehension always returns a list, and we'll be interested in the single entry in that list. We will print the OID field to screen. We can also use the Describe function from the data access module where we supply in our feature class path, and the property that we're interested in is OID field name. So I'll run this script now for the feature class in a file geodatabase. And we can see that the OID field for that feature class is indeed object ID. I'm going to rerun, and this time I'm going to use a shapefile. Once more, we will use list comprehension to return the OID field. I'm going to use the older version for getting a describe object, which is using the arcpy.describe function. The .da.Describe function returns a dictionary, and that's why we use dictionary style syntax there. The arcpy.describe returns a describe object, which we can use dot notation to access the OID field property. So I'll run the script. We can see that the OID field for this shapefile is FID. I hope you found that video useful. There are links below this video for the blog over on my website where you can find the code used throughout this video, and there's also links there for a few courses. Take care.